What's going on? So it's been a long time since I made a video, but my football season is over. So I decided to break down this play from the SEC championship game because I got a question from TikTok about it. Okay, so let's just run the play here, right? So we've got 11 personnel, one back, one tight end, three wide receivers. We've got a stack up here and then a solo receiver down here. Okay. So right inside release, quarterback drops back to pass, throws it, touchdown. Okay. So this angle here is a really good angle to be able to see what's going on here. Okay. So we can see here we've got two safeties, two high safeties. And a lot of people that I've seen break this play down say it's man-to-man coverage, it's two-man. I don't think this is two-man. I think this is quarters. I think this is brackets, okay? And the reason for that is we'll look away from where the play is to get a better understanding of that, okay? So boom. All right, so you see this safety right here screaming across the middle of the field. If this was two-man, he would see that this receiver is getting vertical here, and he would want to stay over the top of that. I think this is a bracket coverage, okay? So this guy is bracketing him, so he's underneath and he's over the top. Same thing is happening over here, right? He's underneath and he is over the top, okay? So I think that this is brackets. I don't think this is man-to-man coverage, right? So, boom, touchdown. Now, the next thing we want to look at to see that I don't think this is man-to-man coverage is look at this corner right here, right? Watch this. On the release, inside, right? Receiver releases inside, okay? Let's get this here. All right. So receiver releases inside. In man-to-man coverage, you're not going to allow a free release to the inside, right? He's allowing this guy to get inside leverage because he knows he has help over the top, right? So he is going to get bracket help with any inside release from this receiver. Now, if he released to the outside, I think he would be more on top of it, and then the safety would probably not bracket. He would look backside to number 3 to see if he needed to help out over there, and he would try to help out on both. But the second he gets this inside release here, the safety is going to say, okay, we're bracketing this guy, all right? So, right, then we get the stutter and go, okay? So the stutter and go happens, right? And look at this, right? So the safety is here and he's turning, okay? So you can see the distance between the two of them is about 3 to 4 yards right now, right? So the reason why this play happened, I got the question, they were like, what could you do better? There's not really much that you could do better. This is just a perfectly designed play, okay? And so what the stutter and go does is it stops the momentum of the safety here, right? And we always know in coverage, when our cushion is broken, about 3 yards is that cushion, right? That's when we want to get into that turn, right? So the reason why it was really smart to stop and then go is he's breaking his cushion and he's stopping his feet when that happens, right? So when he stops his feet and then he has to re-accelerate, this guy, we all know that this guy is one of the fastest receivers in all of college football, right? So it's bad enough when you turn late and it's less than 3 yards. It's even worse when you turn right when your cushion is getting broken at that 3 yards, but you're doing it from a stopped position, right? I'm not a physics major or anything like that, but if you're already in motion, it's much easier to turn and be able to make a play on the ball, right? So boom, he gets toasted down the field and it ends up being a touchdown, right? So let's go back and watch it here, right? So we can get an even better view of it from this angle. So let me get this. All right, so look, stutter, stops his feet, and now he's got to reaccelerate and turn, and that's all the difference, right? So he is so close to making this play, right? He's so close to making this play. We can even see it now, right? He's right there as the ball is caught, but this guy is just so fast that that's all he needed to be able to make that play, right? So one of the things that's really important to understand about this and why it's such a perfect play is that, you know, Kirby Smart, he's the defensive genius in Georgia or whatever, their head coach. He worked for Coach Saban, and Coach Saban created this bracket coverage. So I guarantee you that Bill O'Brien came to Saban, talked about this play, and they structured it the way that they structured it. They structured where the stop and go would happen, right? Where that would occur, all of that stuff, and created and structured the play in that way because they knew all the rules of the bracket coverage or whatever. So like that he's going to stop his feet, right, if he gets any threat because the safety's inside. If it ends up being like a dig or something like that, the safety's going to be inside and they'll be able to bracket it and all that stuff. And as you saw on the other side, right, that safety, he broke to the inside when the receiver broke to the inside. So all of that stuff was structured in that way, and it was a really well-designed play. So there's not really much that you can do when you're put in that position. But these two guys, they battled, they tried, they did everything they could, but just wasn't enough. So, now that I'm back and my season is over, I'm going to continue to do these breakdowns for you guys. So you know how it is. Ball Hawks, we fly. Coach Williams, I'm out.